First of all, huge cast, and
Huge.
it seems like you all really, really like each other.
There is a very deep bench in this cast, and we do. And I credit Bill Lawrence with that, and Allison Jones, the casting director. You know, I think there's an art to understanding what dynamics might work and what people are like. And they were able to hire a bunch of really kind, generous, nice people. So it's great.
We just spoke to him, and he thinks the reason this project worked is because there's so much of his own story, your own story, of fathers with daughters in this project.
What can I do for you, Greg?
I'm here to make sure that Katie's job is safe.
She burned down the faculty house.
It was an accident.
She also assaulted a professor.
I still love you.
Ow!
That was on purpose. Are you okay? Anytime Katie has a problem, I swoop in, but I can't fix this.
Talk to me about, as a father, how you related to the script.
Well, when we first talked about it, Matt Tarsis, Bill Lawrence, and I all have adult daughters. So we're at the same stage, basically, and we're trying to understand how it's changing, how they're changing, how we're changing, and it's very relatable, to us at least. So that part of it feels very lived in.
In real life, where do you stand on the protective dad scale?
You know what? I think I've learned enough to know that at this point, your kids need to make some decisions and mistakes of their own, otherwise they don't learn. And it's as hard as it is, you have to do it. You have to back off.
As we're learning through your character.
Exactly.
Thinking back to your own college era, what was that experience like for you?
It was fun. I loved college. I was so excited to get to college and have that taste of freedom, that taste of being on your own for the first time. You're not really. You have a safety net at school, but it felt like you're on your own. It's, baby steps towards that, and I loved it.
You also loved this pilot. I heard you said it was one of the best pilots you've ever read.
I think that's true, because pilots are hard to write, because you have to establish a world, there's a lot of backstory, and they were able to do it very efficiently and make it funny, introduce all of these characters. I thought it was great.
And all the characters are so three-dimensional, too. You could really dive into anyone's story and have a whole episode.
I totally agree. And all of them are interesting in their own right, and all of them have interesting stories to tell.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of the Dana Carvey show.
Oh my gosh.
And now, waiters who are nauseated by food.
Chicken.
Wow.
It was short-lived, but the fans were fierce, myself being one of them. What do you remember about that time and filming that project?
Mostly I remember sharing an office with Stephen Colbert and writing scenes together and just making each other laugh all day. It was a dream.
You also, 15th anniversary of Crazy Stupid Love.
Why are you doing
I know,
this to
I'm
me?
sorry.
And the 87th anniversary of when I first auditioned for the school play.
Exactly. No, I know. But we are both.
Crazy Stupid Love was 15 years ago. I never liked that title. That was a hard one. I do now.
Okay.
But when Dan Fogelman wrote it, he didn't title it. He didn't call it anything. It was Untitled Dan Fogelman Project. So everybody had an idea as to what the title should be, and no one could come up with one. So finally Warner Brothers just said, we're calling it Crazy Stupid Love. I'm like, all right. But I'm convinced that if it's good and people like it, people will like the title. It doesn't even matter what you call it.
But at the time, what was your dream title for the project?
I didn't have a good idea. Mine were all terrible. I don't remember what my suggestion was. I'm sure it was.
But if I had to think of one now.
No, I don't have a better one. It's now that movie that's that movie
100%.
for sure, and it works great. At the time, I will say at the time, I wasn't crazy about it.
Well, at the time, when they were all getting cast, this was just the secret Steve Carell project.
That's what I heard. Yeah, the Untitled Steve Carell project.
Do you wish they stuck with that? Or
They could have. Not. It's got a ring to it,
I
right?
think it worked.
You guys are together?
Yeah, yes.
No way. Break up right now.
Daddy?
Please don't call him that. Cal, that's not gonna happen.
Then I will mess you up.
Dad? Hal?
Cal.
Jessica?
Bernie?
Daddy, no!